His neck. You already know nigga Rex in effect. Keep it hot but don't make a mess. You already know police signing they checks. Young Squeeze man told no Rex. You wanna see your face up in the press? Pussy pop.
Back with another one.
Yeah.
You already know another one and another
Swamp
one.
Stories. Swamp Stories.
Shift.
We on the graveyard shift. This is the hip hop family. The Prince have blood on their hands. This shit sound like some police shit already. Let's get into it.
Why is everyone so scared of Jay Prince? I bet you Jay Prince could open up a jewelry store with all the chains he's gotten back. Jay Prince is the metal detector.
This nigga said he could open up a jewelry store with all the chains he got back. Yo, niggas get their chains took. They straight call it that dude.
Of Houston. You lose your chain, you go get Jay Prince. Jay Prince will find your chain amidst all the goops.
Coming up as a child, I done dealt with so much, man. I done dealt with so much, man.
Welcome back to another episode of Swamp Stories. For this episode, we dive into a Houston family that causes complete destruction everywhere they go. Many people have been learning about this family because of the recent incident that took place. However, those in Houston have known about them for a long time. And let me just say this, these are not people you want to mess with. But before we get into it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new.
These niggas baiting these niggas up for the feds. YouTube be trying to get niggas locked up.
Gotta watch these, bro.
YouTube trying to get niggas
Please,
booked.
all
you can
artists.
also follow the Instagram page as well. So let's get to it. In order to understand this video, we must cover some background information. For the vast majority of the city's history, redlining played a major role in what turned out to be. After World War II, the city of Houston gained a large African-American population from their neighboring state of Louisiana. Many of the new residents figured that this would be an escape from the unfairness of the Deep South. Well, unfortunately, this wasn't the case because the new residents could only live in three areas. The 3rd Ward, Shady Acres, and most importantly, the 5th Ward. All of these areas lacked resources and opportunities, eventually leading to major problems. However, the 5th Ward gained a reputation as Houston's worst area starting in the 1960s. After the construction of the I-10 freeway, the neighborhood took a serious turn. The freeway bulldozed through the middle of the neighborhood, causing an eyesore and loud traffic. Well, of course, after this, the home prices fell and residents began moving out. The 5th Ward was soon full of abandoned houses on every block, and this led to more dysfunction. Born in the middle of this was a young man named James Prince. He was born to a 16-year-old mother in the infamous Coke Apartments. There, he witnessed many things that no kid should ever have to see. This meant seeing family members pass away, including his own sister. Well, growing up, James saw a better future for himself than what was around him. And at the age of 18, he discovered that his younger brother was a talented rapper. So he made it his goal to keep his brother off the streets and to save enough money to start a music label. So every day, he tried to find new ways to make money. He worked all kinds of jobs, from working on a welding truck to working as a banker.
My son hustling ass nigga,
brother.
That's fire.
Yeah,
hustling ass
gangster.
nigga.
I never knew that.
He was working jobs and all
brother.
that.
I did not know that.
Putting all that bread.
That's what I mean by this nigga. He be pulling shit out. But you ain't know. I ain't know that. You knew that about his brother?
Nah.
Y'all knew that? I ain't know that.
We ain't from Houston.
And after 3 years of saving up, James Prince bought an abandoned lot. There, he started selling used cars and quickly worked his way up to selling custom exotic rides. He was charismatic, and this led him to being a top-notch salesman. Most importantly, this venture gave him connections to wealthy athletes, business executives, and music moguls. Well, after these connections were made, James shut down his car dealership and used the space to open a recording studio. There, he started his label, Rap-A-Lot Records. Now, the only thing he needed was rappers besides his younger brother. So James Prince began roaming around Houston looking for talent. 1986. While at a local club, he discovered a young rapper named Bushwick Bill. Then his barber connected him with another rapper named Willie D. That same month, he discovered the rapper Scarface while in the parking lot of a local club. Long story short, James Prince sold them on the...
Ghetto boys. Look at little dude. They look crippin' though.
Look at little dude. Chiller dude. With the big foot too.
He got me high. And he got the Nikes on. I got the 3s on. Hold on, look at their feet. Check them out. Time out. Why he got his knee posted up though, like how the ladies do right now in the pictures? And this was back then.
Period. That's the period pose.
Dead,
a rap group called the Ghetto Boys signing to his label. They all agreed, and the Ghetto Boys instantly took off to major success, while James Prince reaped the financial benefits. By the age of 23, Jay Prince had already purchased a house for his mother and a 30-acre ranch. Rap-A-Lot Records built larger and larger by signing artists such as New Orleans' Juvenile, Houston's Pimp C, Bun B, and Oakland's Yuckmouth. During this time,
this nigga was caking.
He had awesome.
Yeah, that's why I moved.
He had awesome.
That's why I switched.
I know it's there.
That shit like 3-4 times. But yeah, he had some fucking hitters on his shit.
Jay Prince gained the reputation of being
Check
the
him
ultimate
out. That was young
mediator and
Prince.
protector.
He was
had
young
close
right there.
relationships with top dogs in every city. It's even rumored that he and Larry Hoover were so tight that any Rap-A-Lot artist was instantly protected by the Gangster Disciples when they touched down in Chicago. Well, the first test of Jay Prince's respect level came in 1996. During this time, Pimp C and Master P were beefing over contractual issues. Essentially, Pimp C thought that he wasn't compensated enough for his song Break 'Em Off. So rumors say that Master P had ordered the kidnapping of Pimp C after he publicly disrespected him.
You hear about that? You never heard about that?
No.
Fool. You never heard about the nigga saying Master P got Pimp C kidnapped?
I heard about it on the story. I
heard about it. Boozy told about it on Vlad. He told about that shit.
This infuriated Jay Prince, so we instantly called up Master P. Over the phone, Master P allegedly communicated that he was putting a green light on Pimp C for what he had said. Jay Prince warned him to back off of his artist, and that's exactly what happened. This is when the industry knew that Jay Prince had massive respect. All of this took place in the late 80s through the 1990s. And that takes us to the 2000s.
Like that?
After his music ventures, Jay Prince entered the world of boxing. In 2003, he officially became Floyd Mayweather's manager, and this would not go well.
I did not
Rumors say that contractual issues destroyed their relationship. Eventually, Floyd had enough of Jay Prince as his manager and decided to do something petty. He moved his next fights past the deadline of their final contract. This way, Jay Prince would not receive his 20% of the revenue. Well, of course, this was bold and courageous by Floyd, because Jay Prince is not somebody you want to get upset. So when he heard the news, he instantly called up Floyd's boxing promoter, Bob Arum. Now, mind you, this guy is allegedly old New York Mafia, so he's definitely no joke either. Essentially, Jay Prince said that he wanted his revenue one way or another. So instantly, Bob Arum wrote him a $600,000 check to get him to back off Floyd. This is the kind of fear that Jay Prince installed throughout the music and entertainment world. Well,
see, come on, bro. How you making it seem like he installed fear into the nigga, bro? He called the nigga about a contract, bro.
What you talking about?
Nigga, listen.
Cut it out,
bread, bro. I need my bread, bro.
He think he just
thugged? You think he just thugged the nigga?
A nigga in the mafia? Shut
up,
bro. You goofy.
Come on, bro. He mobs eyes, though.
Yeah.
Focusing on boxing and other financial ventures, Jay Prince's sons got involved in the music industry. So first, let me introduce you to his children. Jay Prince has 3 sons, Jay Prince Jr., Baby J, and Jazz Prince. It's safe to say that these princes are nothing like their father. They weren't raised anywhere near the 5th Ward. Instead, they were raised in a giant mansion all the way in the south.
Look, just like Boozy and T.I. sons, man. Privileged kids, bro. Trying to be thugging because they pops thugging. Come on, bro. It don't be going like that, though, bro. It don't be going like that, though, bro. They put theyself in the midst of that. Niggas put theyself in the midst, bro.
This upbringing consisted of endless abundance, supercars, luxurious vacations, and you name it. Jay Prince.
Come on, bro. Give me that. Let me have that shit, bro.
He never had that.
Come on, bro.
Owns an island off the coast of Belize, so it's safe to say that the Prince kids' upbringing was far from anything close to the 5th Ward. This, of course, is a great thing, and it's what any man should want for his kids. However, one thing has to be understood. These kind of rich kids will lack a certain type of grit and grind. They usually have no sense of what it's like to earn something. However, rich kids who know and accept their identity will be loved.
Why they put my nigga Steph Curry right there, though? Like, fuck out of here.
Respected for acting like themselves. themselves. For example, people love and respect Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, O'Shea Jackson Jr., and the list goes on. But the Princes, specifically J. Prince Jr., are not this way at all. These guys want power, respect, and most importantly, to be feared. I would describe them as Chet Hanks, Tootie Raw, and King Harris all combined into one.
He just said it about them. And I'm vouching for y'all little niggas because I got a son. He could be a little ass. So that's the only reason why I be like, man.
But let's get back on track.
Please.
2008. This is the year where Jazz Prince discovered Drake on MySpace. He knew that Drake was from Canada, which at this time would end a career. Regardless, he saw the potential and connected him with his father. From there, the Princes flew Drake to Houston and the rest is history. They connected him to Lil Wayne, Birdman, and Bun B, and we know the rest. Because of this, Jazz Prince is forever a legend in hip-hop history. He had a vision that no one else could see. But for J. Prince Jr., this guy, we're not really sure what he's done other than being his father's son.
Nice.
Well, we do know that he started something called Mob Ties, also known as Malibu's Most Wanted. I'm just kidding. And here's what people say they do. Mob Ties is known to be active all around Houston, causing problems. And J. Prince Jr.'s biggest objective is gaining respect. In fact, Adam22 asked him what his upbringing was like, and here's what he said.
Let's talk a little bit about your upbringing, because I feel like at least part of why people are so fascinated about you is because they see the enormity of Rap-A-Lot and everything that your father accomplished and shit, and people probably are just so fascinated by the idea of growing up in that environment. So talk to me a little bit about that.
We come from the school of hard knocks, but something that I value about my family and my upbringing is the respect. Like, there's something that we demanded. It's something that we live and die by. So I can't compare my upbringing to others because I come from a different type of cloth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
J. Prince Jr. and Mob Ties are known to demand rappers to check in with them whenever they come to Houston. Essentially, this is the oldest trick in the book. Create the problem so you can be the solution. And of course, this comes with a fee. Yes, the rich kids who were handed everything are trying to extort those who made it from the bottom. And that takes us to incident number 1, June 22nd, 2020.
YB. Them little dirty little niggas broke in YB crib. Pussy little niggas. And J. Prince did some pussy little shit.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
While away from his Houston home, Mob Ties members break inside Young Boy's garage. They record the invasion and steal some valuable possessions. Check it out.
Hey, Young Boy shit.
After the clip went viral, Young Boy would go on Instagram Live and react.
Be like, they ain't even have in my cars.
At first, J. Prince would call Young Boy dumb as a box of rocks, but then he would post a video with the keys to Young Boy's McLaren. This was the younger generation's introduction to the Prince family, and instead of being seen as the legendary entrepreneur that he is, J. Prince's name is slowly being seen as Lorenzo from Lottery Ticket. This whole ordeal of breaking in...
Clout chasing.
Shit.
Nigga, clout chasing, bro.
Yeah, I remember Lorenzo.
Come on, bro.
Take it easy.
Young Boy's home seems low down and far below what a multi-millionaire family should do. Like, why take from a guy who rose from poverty and earned his success? Especially when daddy handed you your money. But unfortunately, this would only be peanuts compared to the later incidents. So let me set the context. Over and over, we've seen J. Prince Jr. and Mob Ties inviting rappers to Houston to hang out. They partake in street-level shenanigans like shooting dice, hanging out in the 5th Ward, and who knows what else. And that takes us to September 4th, 2022. Lil Boosie invites Chicago's Duke the Jeweler to his Houston concert. There, Duke delivers a beautiful new piece of jewelry to Boosie before the show. Well, after the show, Duke the Jeweler starts shooting dice with J. Prince and all of Mob Ties. There, Duke bets his hard-earned money while wearing $1 million around his neck. On the same side of the table, J. Prince Jr. is betting his daddy's thousands while wearing a chain that his daddy bought.
He's going crazy.
Y'all Swap be wildin'.
Nigga said we're in his daddy's chain that his daddy bought.
Yeah, Swap
spending
be
his daddy's money.
Up.
He's
wildin' niggas up. We don't care.
During the dice game, it's alleged that Duke hit for $100,000 out of Mob Ties' pockets. After winning the money, it's alleged that Duke walks back to his car with $100,000 in cash. And there, a man walks up to him. Bang! Instantly, Boosie was blamed for this because he invited him to the concert. However, I highly doubt that Boosie would do something like this, especially given his new reputation. He's known to be generous by tipping thousands of dollars to waiters and paying people a lot of money for small favors. At this point, Boosie has become a stand-up guy in the industry who speaks his mind and just wants the best for him and his family. And still, at this point, the world wasn't tuned into mob ties and what they had potentially going on. However, the YoungBoy and Duke incidents definitely shed some light. And that takes us to Halloween 2022. Mob Ties invites Quavo and Takeoff to Houston to attend a birthday party for Jazz Prince. First, Jazz and Jay Prince take the Migos to their daddy's neighborhood, the infamous Fifth Ward. There they drive Quavo and Takeoff to the bowling alley for the private party. A woman at the party says that everyone attending had to be searched for weapons and hand them over. That would be except for Mob Ties members. Red flag number 1. Well, what would happen next is currently all under investigation by DJ Academics. People who were there claim that Quavo and Jay Prince Jr. got into an argument over basketball and money. Then you can clearly hear Quavo making the decision to leave the scene. But that's where things go left. In the video, you can see Jay Prince Jr. walking away like nothing had just happened. This did not sit well with me. It's almost as... No, let me stop. Well, the next morning, everyone woke up to the news in disbelief and the entire music world was crushed. Even Jazz Prince would make an Instagram post alleging that he just woke up to the news, as if he wasn't there. Red flag number 2. Overall, this incident was completely unnecessary. All over the internet, Jay Prince and Mob Ties have been getting hate for the past week and it's well deserved. Well, just when you thought that this story couldn't get crazier, Wack 100 would go on Clubhouse and reveal some wild news. He claims that the alleged Takeoff assailant lost his life in the Fifth Ward. So who knows what this could be about. Overall, I want to end this video...
Hey, so the nigga that killed Takeoff dead?
That's what they tried to say. You ain't hear that?
Hell no, I ain't hear that.
They tried to say Taz and them killed him.
Listen, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Rest in peace, Takeoff. Rest in peace to Duke the Jeweler. Like, comment,
shout out to their
family. It's fucking 4 in the morning, y'all. Look at the time. It's 4 a.m.
Nobody playing with y'all.
Man, we going to bed. I'm sorry. I'll see y'all tomorrow. We going to the upper room. Pause. He going home. I'm going to bed.
You feel me?
Squeeze.
Keep it hot, but don't make a mess. You already know police signing they checks. Young Squeeze man toting the Rex. You wanna see your face up in the press?